I'm Wolfie Bane, your host for today, and we are playing Dead by Daylight on Halloween. This is Halloween 2017, so shout out. And we are going to be playing as every single killer that I personally own in Dead by Daylight. That's what we're going to do today, that's my current goal. Also, we've got some spooky lighting. I had to do some tweaks with the actual, my setup, so I actually had a light, because I turned off my normal lighting, which is over there. I have two lights, both of which are over there. One's kind of more here-ish, and the other one's over there. So I've turned both of them off. So you're only getting the light from the game and the light from Twitch, because I actually turned off my dark mode, which I normally have on for Twitch, so it doesn't hurt my eyes. But yeah, today we're just playing in the dark. Spooky! And yes, we're going to be playing as every single killer. Not sure which one I'll start with. Yeah, these are all the killers that I own. I don't own Leatherface and I don't own the Doctor, so we will not be playing those, but I highly doubt I have enough time because I won a couple of games with everybody. These I've played all the killers apart from these two at least once. I haven't played the Hag and I haven't played the Shape. I've played the Nurse for enough games to know that I'm not very good with her. I've played the Hillbilly once, but I didn't really like his chainsaw. Played the Wraith a couple of times. Wraith was kind of entertaining. The Trap was very fun. Love my Huntress, of course. The Nightmare's pretty entertaining. Freddy is pretty fun, as we showed yesterday. Haven't played as the Hag, haven't played as the Shape, although apparently the Hag's very weird but cool. The Shape is very, very scary, to be honest. So let's get one out of the way. Let's get probably my least favourite and my least comfortable out of the way. We'll play as the Nurse for a game. Okay, what does she do again? Spinster's last breath. Powerful, violent last breath snatched from Crucius Pen Asylum. Warden Patrick Spencer channels energy through the Lotus, disappears, jump through the spirit world to blink multiple times in a row. Doing so leaves her in a state of fatigue. And grants one chain. Okay. Okay. We don't have any perks or add-ons for the Nurse. As I said, I only played with her like once before. Oh, hello. Have a horribly good Halloween 2017. So for Sally the Lantern. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do we have anything else? Oh, we have several chainsaws. Mock Bridle. Grim bouquet of red rose and sharp steel, and almost imperceptible whisper echoes the wielder's mind. Anoik. You can use. I have no idea what that means, but okay. Full bowed saw. Or the bowed saw. Let's go with the new one. I've never used this one before. And it looks kind of interesting, at least. Okay. So playing as the Headless Nurse, I guess. Let's create a lobby. I've said, no idea how to play this character properly. Was very bad with her last time I tried. So let's hope we've got some very, very bad people. I am expecting to lose many ranks today. But I'm only rank 18, so I don't really care. I don't play this game for the ranks, I play this game for entertainment purposes. So, let's play. And so we have some people in. It is Halloween, so there should, in theory, be some people playing Dead by Daylight. One of the Halloween games. The nurses have really get raspy voice. Come on, people. Join me. Yeah, I'm planning on playing every single killer, probably for at least 2 matches each. We'll see how long we go. We'll see how long we go and see how much I'm actually enjoying playing the characters. these things anyway. Play with the food. Couldn't assess with one story. Say chase your obsession. Let the escape with you. Try that. Try that. Token is on for each of actions for a token. Okay. Roll strengths. Destroy barricades even faster. That's really good. Saboteur. And Dead Hard. Teachable David King. You can take a beating when injured. Tap into your adrenaline bank. Dash forward quickly to avoid damage. Press the active ability button while running to dash forward. During the dash, you avoid damage. Ooh, that seems pretty good actually. Cause exhaustion for 6 seconds. One night, day, bottle, food passed me, then another. I thought to myself, gotta have some fun here, lad. Let's get stuck in. It were alright dust up, I swear down. There's nobody playing Dead by Daylight today. That'd be kind of sad. Here we go. We just need one more. So I've never played the nurse before. We'll probably do it for 2 matches. Switch out to the hillbilly. We'll have the more entertaining killers, or at least the ones I find more entertaining, more towards the end. The 2 I haven't played will be more towards the end. Probably I'll be finaleing with the Huntress. If it starts to get close to the timeout, I'll play the Huntress because she's my favourite. Though I do like Freddy. Freddy's pretty cool. I need a shave. Damn. I look like a stereotypical Spanish crusader. Not the good ones, the really bad ones. Come on, hurry up. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yeah, I never played as the nurse. Well, I only briefly played as the nurse, and I just knew that I was very bad with the teleport. That's all I understood from the nurse. Was that I did not know how to aim the teleport correctly. I've seen a person who was good at the nurse play the nurse, and that was terrifying. You just can't escape. But playing as the nurse myself, I'm really bad with her. So let's do this. I look like I haven't got a body. I look like I'm a pair of arms and a head. Spooky. Yeah, just a pitch black shirt. There's nothing actually on it. This is just a generic shirt I found that happened to be clean. In our clean washing pile, so. Normally I have like a design. Oh, hello. Oh, we're at the doctors. I've never actually played on this map before. I don't think this is going to be a very good one for the nurse. Well, it could be amazing for the nurse. You never know. Since I don't own this DLC, I have never played on this map. Ah. Where are you? Come out, wherever you are. Yeah, I know you can pass through walls with this. I know you can pass through walls with the teleport, which is why I imagine you should be pretty good on this map if you knew what you were doing. Huh. Well, that's not good. Is there in here? Hi! I'm sorry, but you have to get on your, if you would please. all the killers. Gonna play as all the killers today. Well, all the ones I own, at least. Because I don't own 2 of them. I don't own Leatherface or the Doctor, but I'm going to be playing as every other killer for at least one game. How dare you! Yeah, start out with the nurse. I wish I could play as Jack the Ripper, that'd be awesome. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how to navigate this. No. Not every killer imaginable, unfortunately. I'm not going to play as Kermit. Or Mickey Mouse. Or the Smurfs. Please don't, J. Simpson. Damn. Damn it. Didn't charge it up long enough. Get back here. This is a terrible map for the Huntress. I bet it's really good if you know how to play the nurse, but I'm really bad with it. Damn it. Come back here. Why are there ravens indoors? Smash. Okay. In here? No. Come back here. Yeah. She's pretty useful in this map. No. Bone saw. You can have a sanitary bone saw. I guarantee this one isn't, but you could have one. Yeah, I'm so bad with the nurse. I have no idea how to play her. Also, you can't cancel your teleport, which is kind of saddening. Just float over. I can't teleport through that wall. Is that wall just unbreakable? Oh, that one's not actually been tampered with recently. Interesting. Yeah, it's still just recovering from the last time I hit it. Use the force! Ask your local surgeon how to place the nerves. I think I'd be more concerned if the local surgeons knew how to play as this nurse. Would that be the best way to discourage me from going back to the local surgeon? Be a doctor. Be a doctor is always the best response. The doctor is actually a killer in this game. I don't actually have him, unfortunately. Although he's the kind of like evil mad doctors that you get in like horror movies. The ones that do stuff like all the psychopathic shock therapy and things like that. He's one of those doctors. That's all I think. Don't just get all the nurses they want. Smash. Okay, so you went this way. Okay. Okay. There's gotta be a perk which reduces that, which I think is mandatory for the nurse. Ah, they went for the other exit. Damn it! Ah, well. Damn it, bitch. I got precise blink at least. I can be happy with that. I wish you could get this map with some of the other killers though. Not the Huntress. Specifically not the Huntress. Okay. I hit him a few times. I could be happy with that. The hell happened there? I didn't know you could go upstairs here. I just want to explore the map, to be honest with this one. Oh, I know they got her. Weird character, that one. They all had like maxed out perk sets and I didn't have anything. So yeah, weird character, the nurse. I'll try her one more time. Although actually that took a 20-minute game, so actually that's the time constraint for the nurse, unfortunately. Let's check a different guy. Let's do the hillbilly. I don't like him about as much. I wonder if he has any, do you have any customizations? He does. That was last year's Halloween costume. A spiked maul, a dull hammer, or a brutal cattle hammer. Still. Okay, I'm going with a dull hammer. It looks kind of like a meat tenderizer. So let's create a lobby with the chainsaw guy. Well, one of the two chainsaw guys now, I suppose. My goal is to hit somebody with the chainsaw with this game. Camel. Do do do. Oh, excuse me. Come on, give us more PayPal. Could be late for movie night. Give me a second. Need to just refresh. There you go. Okay. Come on, give us more PayPal. I had to refresh my Twitch page because it crashed. So I can't see any of the previous comments, unfortunately. I've got to find my drink. It's down here somewhere. There it is. It's more Coca-Cola. I never really played the hill. I played the hillbilly like once. There's how you hide all. This is how I hide all what? It's amazing how well they're hiding from me. Ooh, Deerstalker, that actually is a useful one. Let's give him Deerstalker, why not? Chainsaw, a hulking deadly chainsaw of terrifying strength, grinds through flesh and bone and soul, once Reverend sends into a violent frenzy. All the previous conspiratorial messages. Exactly! I hope everybody is having a fantastic Halloween. I've been quite an enjoyable one so far. Going to play Dead by Daylight. Got, I believe tonight's movie on my movie night is Nightmare Before Christmas, which I quite enjoy. Is nobody playing tonight? What the hell? Or is everybody playing the killer? Come on. Maybe if I remake the lobby, it'll work. Gee, he'll just fall to bed on his desk. Yeah, see if making a new lobby works. Because there should be a lot of people playing. Okay. It says there's a lot of people playing. I don't know. They're all out trick-or-treating. Valid point. It says that like 27,000 people are playing. I should be able to get 4 survivors. By your hands. Maybe everyone's just playing the monster, yeah. I just have to say, like, nobody is playing right now, and then they all joined last time. Maybe that'll work again. Oh, yeah, that's the point. I have to mute my... While I'm at it, I'll mute my Skype. Oh, also had the awesome one of a friend of mine sent me a link yesterday, which is for... It's a trailer for Skylords Reborn. Or as a lot of people might know, the game used to be called Battleforge. It was an EA game. It got shut down a few years ago because EA just couldn't be arsed running it anymore. It was a really fun game. It was completely free. Basically, there is a separate developer have gotten the rights from EA to make basically Battleforge again, just under a different name called Skylords Reborn. And they're basically just making Battleforge out again, and it's going to be completely free. I'm really looking forward to it, because I adored that game. Yay! We've got one! We've got one! A generic name. Shout out to that guy. You have nobody for ages, and then you get everyone at once. But yeah, we get the fact that Skylords Reborn is going to be coming out. I'm really looking forward to it. It says the open beta is going to be in January, which has me super hyped. It also has, there's a lot of good games that are going to be either coming into beta or coming out next year, which I really want to try. Oh, more blood points. I've never played a Monster Hunter game. I've always liked them, and then the first Monster Hunter game ever is coming out on PC next year. I'm assuming it's going to be coming out on PC next year. The fact that it says it's coming out like January next year, and PC is going to be soon to follow. They didn't kill us for ages, and the killers began complaining. That's about right. But yeah, I'm super hyped about that game coming out because I adored Battleforge. I played a lot. It's one of my most played games probably because I played it a ton. Me and a group of my friends played it a lot. Just we used to play it just against the actual missions. We never played it as PvP, which you know is very popular to do. It was kind of like an RTS, but combine an RTS with like... I have friends I have a few co-op streams. I've done a couple of co-op streams now and again. And we do a group movie night every Tuesday, which I swear is where I go, honestly. Actually, your cats use controllers. It's not actually a controller game. Haha! Could you play that? I wonder what the hell would happen if you played an RTS with a controller. That'd be weird. Almost got you. He's gonna go bash him. Gotcha! That's the first person I've ever caught with the chainsaw. I've already fulfilled my goal. Smash! Bash you with a hammer. I love that he just throws and catches it. That's one of the cool bits. Okay. Alright. Gotcha. You go on this hook instead. Bash. Bash! It's hammer time! Can you play an RTS game with a control? I know you can, in theory, but... would it be any decent in any way? I wanted to do that. Right, I got to turn around there. I hate these little tires and things. I also hate how bad this controls. That's why I don't rate the Hillbillies. The chainsaw is fucking useless. That wasn't actually intended for you, but I'll take it. Doesn't somebody go this way? I wish that you could just turn better with it. I guarantee there's a perk or something that allows you more maneuverability, but... Wish I could use the chainsaw on the generators, that'd be pretty cool. Die! Hey, you're a dick, so I'm just gonna kill you. You just stay dead. Okay. Gotcha! Should've run. Storm. They must have sped that up, because that was nowhere near that fast before. Where did you go? Okay. Ah, I can't see any of them, so... Never mind. This is pretty good for just traversing. Just smash this up a bit. Ah, no one in here. Hillbilly's interesting. Although, like, he's got that going for him. He's an interesting character. It's just his chainsaw's not very good, apart from for just moving. I have hit way more chainsaws than I ever have before. He's also really big. What it feels like he is. That's still broken? Yes, it is, okay. I feel confident they're probably at that one over there. Yeah, I found the trapdoor. Bye. See if I can get him into the basement. It's gonna be close. Yep. No. Well, okay then. I'll move you to this hook. Oh, he's just dead. Wow. I'm assuming she's probably found the trapdoor. Because they have got enough to get the trapdoor, it's in a very obvious spot, so. Yeah, it's in there. Still not done that. This one still hasn't been touched, so. Hello. Wow, she booked it. Oh, found it right in. Not bad. I'll take that. I tore apart everybody else. Yeah, the person who beat me was the one who lived, so who actually had sprint burst. That was it. That's fair enough. Wow, that actually took the same amount of time, so. Let's switch up killers. Who do we want next? Let's do the Wraith. Don't think I've done the Wraith before, so. I haven't done the Wraith for ages in any case. A new Scythe. Skull Crusher. Plus Axe. He's got an axe? Let's use the axe. That looks pretty badass. All Hallows Eyes. Yeah, that's the last year's Halloween one. I think I bought this game last Halloween. Okay, let's see if we've got some people. What's my loadout anyway? Iron Grasp. I'll take Iron Grasp. Iron Grasp is pretty solid. Wraith actually do vaguely understand how to play him, I think. Although he has been changed a lot since I last played him, so I could be very wrong. That's what he sounds like. He's got a real frog in his throat. Yeah, really looking forward to a lot of games coming out next year. Yeah, for me, one of the big ones has got to be Battleforge, though. Or Skylords Reborn, it's now called. Because that was one of the games that started my Skype chat. That was one of the games that just me and a couple of friends just played. And it actually caused more people to join the chat. Because of it. Because we played a lot. I mean, a lot of... We started out just playing a lot of StarCraft. Because... Well, we started playing Warcraft and StarCraft, that kind of thing. They met a friend, well, with a friend, he just was playing Warcraft with us. And then we started playing other stuff, but the big ones to start with were StarCraft, World of Warcraft, and Battleforge. Because Battleforge was the big third game. I'd played it for years, I just played it growing up, basically. Because it was a really cheap game I bought one day. Back before, but it had a free-to-play, or you could buy, like, a £4 copy. So, it was a long time ago. And it was incredibly fun. Highly recommend everybody go check out Skylords Reborn. It's not out yet, the beta's not out yet, but they need more stuff to work on it. It's going to be completely free. As it is, I don't think he's even going to have microtransactions. I think that's part of the deal they had to get the license off of EA. That there is no money shop. All the stuff in the beta will not carry over, I believe they said. Which is sad, because it means that if you get any of the really rare things... Because it has a best way to describe the game would be a card collection RTS. I say card collection is a bit of a misnomer. Card collection, you can get booster packs which give you cards, but those cards are just the units you can summon your army. That's it. That's all they apply for. You can use the cards multiple times. There's no like draw step or anything. You can use the cards, and some cards are, and basically the monsters are from those cards. You get monsters and spells and things, and it's all about like getting these points. If you've ever played Dawn of War 2, it's kind of similar to that. Where you basically capture points to make bigger units. There's no real, like, building system in it. I mean, you can build buildings, but most of them are just, like, they buff your troops or are defensive structures and things. There's no real buildings outside of the monuments, which are just basically the capture points. But it's a really, really good game. It was a fantastic, fantastic game. It was very well done, and it was a very cool world that it was set in. The story was great. The big monstrous units you could play as were incredible. That you could play were extremely fun. I played using the fire archetype, which is red, and basically all the fire cards were very high power. They were pretty pricey usually, but they were very high power. And so you had these big, like, armoured rhino giant type things called Juggernauts, which was like the head piece for the game, basically. They were very rare to get in the booster packs. I managed to get my hands on one, thankfully. And they basically could just charge straight through like armies and punch through fortifications and things, which just made them really useful. And they were really good in a fight. Because when you're a like 40-ton armored rhino giant, you're pretty solid in a scrap. I had loads of monsters like dragons and worms and battleship, like flying battleship type things. Yay! It was fantastic, and it was really, really fun to do. The lore in the game, the story for the game was pretty great as well, because you basically played as a Skylord, which as far as I could remember, is basically like a demigod, who you can create. Basically you had the power to create things, like create monsters and things, and use them. Use them to fight, which is pretty awesome. And so being the guy who uses fire, I basically played it like I basically played probably very dumbly, to be honest. Where in the multiplayer maps I was like the hammer, basically, for the end game. Because we had one of my friends played as a pure support guy. He played using like the nature ones, and he had all the healing, and he had this weird like tunnel network that could just transport your allies' troops about the map really quickly, so it wouldn't let them walk. So they didn't have to walk basically, which was pretty cool. A friend of mine played bandits who were really strong in the early game and basically would get us a load of points. Basically, he'd rush forwards with his troops, collect a bunch of things for us, and just allow me to get into the late game, which is where my guys were really powerful. Because I didn't have a lot of early game stuff. Hi! I like that axe. Dong, 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 dong. I saw you, Laurie. Come back here. Okay, I haven't found anyone yet, so... Axie facey. Come on. Hi. Yeah, I've got iron grasping you right next to a hook. You ain't getting out of here. So the basic version, but... Yeah, they've made that a lot faster, which is really good. Hi. Where are you all? Yeah, they must have updated him, because I remember the rape being way worse than this. He's actually a lot of fun. Let's take you over here. Hey there. Gotcha. Okay. Put you on the hook. Okay. Gotcha. Where'd you go, Laurie? I can be okay with 2. Okay. Oh, someone's car alarm went off. That's really annoying. There you are. There she goes. Guarantee the other one's gotten the door open, but still. Yeah, she escaped. Yeah. There we go. Wasn't terrible. Got 2. Yeah. Yeah, they had the knife one. Fair enough. Okay, that's the area for the Wraith covered. So next up, let's try one of the killers I haven't played before. How about we do? Actually, no, we could do the Trapper, but yeah, let's do one of the killers I haven't played yet. Let's try the Hag. I've never played her. So genuinely don't actually know what she does. Ashen claws. Holding overgrown deformity, clawing its way through flesh and bone. Ah, that's disgusting. Lisa. Dried skin, soul deformed, insatiable hunger for flesh. Muddy dreadlock. Dense, compact hairlock glued with dried mud. Well, she's creepy. Okay, what does this do? Blackened catalyst. Source of the Hag's power, blackened finger used as a catalyst for a temporal power. The Hag bends and shapes mud to her will. As all ritualistic drawing, she creates deceitful duplicates of herself made from mud and decay, which she can use to various effects. Grant the ability to create to maintain 10 phantasm traps. Grant the ability to instantly travel to trigger phantasm traps within 32 meter range. Okay. Whispers. Yeah, sure. Unpredictability. What necklace is that? Oh, yeah, that's the only perks in this too, okay. Well, we got Whispers, which is pretty nice. Let's create a lobby. Sad that the Hag doesn't have any custom ones. She looks disgusting. I suppose she is supposed to be some sort of, like, maimed cannibal. So... which is one of the most horrifying things I can possibly think of, to be perfectly honest. Like, I think, in the lore of this character, they, like, cut parts of her off and ate her whilst she was still alive, so that they'd heal and grow back, which is pretty sick. And then she, like, viciously murdered them all, so... and ate them. So... yeah, not nice. None of the killers have nice backgrounds. The Huntress is just kind of mostly tragic. I think that's the one. The Huntress is the tragic background. Well, they all are tragic, but hers is the only one that's genuinely, like, you see how it could have gone a different way. But now we're getting a lot of people joining. But yeah, they're not. None of them have nice backgrounds. Oh, is it a hidden one? Okay. Be able to track them by listening to the groans of pain. We'll be able to hear their footsteps. Yes, but we've also got to talk so we can keep a vague amount of entertainment on the video. Great drop pallets, that's terrain. Pallets completely unknown. If what I've been told about the Hag, she actually has like a different melee attack to everyone else. Like a normal melee works a little bit differently. Like she has a little lunge. Jesus. Oh, we're on her own map as well. That's kind of convenient. Okay. That's a horrifying noise. What the fuck was that? Hi there. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Wow, he just slaps that thing down. He seems pretty slow as well. Okay. Oh, is that the whispers of the, Yeah, that must be the whispers of the entity it was talking about. Gotcha. Oh. I didn't know you could bolt that. That's such a good to know. Okay. Let's put you on your hook. Surprised nobody's triggered any of these traps yet. I think there's not a terrible spot. Bam! I don't know how far 32 meters is in this game, so... Bam! He just slaps everything. Hi! There we go. Okay, so it's space to teleport. There's another trap. There's another one here. There's places they seem likely to move to. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Let's put another one here. I'm just drawing on the ground. Ooh, there's someone around here. I wish the whispers got louder. the closer it was to the target. Hi! The hard part is... Slap. Hi! Gotcha! This is pretty close, actually. Come here. Gotcha! You were so close to almost escaping away as well. She's activating all my traps. There you go. Another one here. Got you again. Yeah, this is the time to get a generator if you're playing against the Hag, I think. Hi there. No. Meh. And there you go. This character's a little mean, I think. Stab, stab, stab. Stab. Okay. Hag's pretty brutal. Gotta be honest. Just place your traps everywhere and anywhere that you think someone might go. She is really good on that map as well. Because you can't see her. She can't see you for a lot of it, I noticed, because the reeds are actually higher than head height for her. Because she's tiny. But they killed everybody though. So that was pretty beast. Okay, now then, let's play as the Trapper. Actually, no. Let's play as Michael Myers. The Shape. I've never played as him either. Hello. Hex, no one escapes death. Hex gets power, double tells you about the Hex. Is that the cooldown successful was increased. Might as well get it. Okay. Loadout, let's obviously get no one escapes death. And do you have any custom? No, you don't. You have the standard Michael Myers evilness. Okay, let's see what he does. Evil within! The darkness inside feeds his determination to take the life of his prey. Acting evil within allows the Shape to see his prey clearly, build up more evil power by stalking them. Evil within 3 tiers of power come with different benefits. Evil within 1 trims a decreased terror radius, grants immunity to detection perks. Slightly decreased movement speed, slightly decreased lunge. Okay, so we are basically really sneaky. We have a really small... moderate increased terror radius, slightly increased movement speed, slightly increased lunge. So that's basically normal. Evil within 3, normal terror radius, attacks do double damage, so they one-hit kill. Evil within 3 lasts 60 seconds, after which power is considerably drained. Met him 15 years ago, was told there was nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with a black, pale, motionless face and the blackest eyes, devil's eyes. Spent 8 years trying to reach him, then another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realised what was living behind the boy's eyes was pure, simple evil. Okay. So got Michael Myers, is who we're playing as, and it basically just has some sort of charged up change mode ability. And in maxed out mode, he just is a monster. So, so there's sneaky mode, normal mode, and juggernaut basically. We move fast as hell and can one-hit kill people. See if we can get a couple more. Yeah, there's a person. There's more people. Ready. Quentin Smith, he's the new guy. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Lots of coughing. So yeah, we've got these to do. Yay! So we've got 3 more killers to play. We'll do Michael Myers. We'll do the Trapper if we have time, because I do want to end on the Huntress, because I do like the Huntress best. Save the best for last and all that. Yeah, I do quite like the Hag, though. She's pretty awesome. Or maybe I just had a good game with her. Both are very likely. But she actually has a useful ability. Which is the big thing I don't... about a lot of the characters. Which I don't really get, is that their abilities are... not really that useful. Like the Hillbilly and the... what's his name? Leatherface. I've seen gameplay of both of them. They just have like a charge attack, which insta-kills, but I think just going and hitting people is usually better, because they're so hard to land. Although, I suppose Leatherface's is like a big AoE, so that might help. But... okay. I don't know much about this character because I haven't watched the Evil Within movies. So I'm assuming I'm in tier 1 right now. So my terror radius is extremely small. And a bit slower. Okay. Because I'm in normal killer mode now. Gotcha. I want to save that, I think. So I'm close to tier 3, but I've not quite got there yet. Yeah, just the standard kick. Gotcha. So I'm in level 3 violent murderer right now. Gotcha! With the last stab of level 3, I got him. Yeah, I can't use it on him, okay. No. How dare you? Just stay on your hook. No? Okay. Gotcha! I'm in ultra mode right now, so... that he didn't quite die from that one-hit kill move. So there's no way to go back down to level 1. That kind of sucks. That skill, whatever the hell he just got, was seems like a really good one against Michael Myers because of his one-hit kill. Got a very gung-ho strategy, I think, for him. Hi there! Yeah. Yeah, what happened last time, buddy? Michael Myers is fucking brutal! You just gotta use that Uber mode as much as possible, I think. I already like this character. He's very cool because of that just one punch. Basically, he's one punch man. Michael Myers is confirmed Saitama. Beautiful elf, I do not care. This is a character I think would be very, very strong in like the little doctor's location. Although I suppose it'd be harder for him to charge up his ult. So maybe not. Okay. I think he's a little bit faster than the other killers when he's in level 2. Hello. Where are you? Come on out. I generally don't know if my totems still hope. Damage. Okay, those two are going to try their best to converge again. So they're sticking together. Probably smart with this character, to be honest, if they stick together. If you get caught out by him, you are just dead. Hello.
Oh.
Where are you? Come on. Boo! Exactly. I guy managed to survive the maxed out Michael Myers, which is pretty impressive on its own, though. But I wanna play. Hmm. Yeah. Still killed her in the end. Jesus Christ. I got a lot of points there. 19,000. Yeah, I'm just fuck all. But yeah, Michael Myers pretty fun. Okay, now, yes, we do have enough time. Oh, yes, you do have enough time. If we have a game, no, we actually don't have enough time for a trapper game, unfortunately. Yeah, next killer. Jesus, the next killer, yes. Now we're gonna play our good old favourite, the Huntress. Play a door. Yeah, I'll do the White Rabbit. My personal favourite killer. Wow, okay. Get Jesus. Okay. Thriller hunt. Rusty gun. I'm just gonna buy a ton of points and stuff. See if I can get any really good perks. Speak of the devil. Ebony Memento Mori. Grants ability to kill survivors who have been hooked by your hand during next trial. Ooh, or a higher level Iron Grasp. I need that higher level Iron Grasp. I really wish I could go for the Ebony Memento Mori, but... Come on! Yes! I got both. Saving that for a rainy day. Yep, cool. Automatically upgraded. Ooh, a higher level beast of prey. Or... yeah. Yep, getting more good perks for the higher levels. No, the axe, damn it. Lots of rocks. Hello. Just an edge. Dying upon the victim. Leather loop, an extra hatchet. Do get some heads. Saving all these really powerful perks for a for when I need to just vent some anger, I think. But teachable perks. Ah, cool. Teachable perks make the same perks better. Beast of prey for everyone else. Oh, cool. Whispers. What do I currently have on my loadout? Unrelenting, which is great. Beasts of prey, green, Iron Grass green, and Huntress's Lullaby. Okay, let's hope we get a good one. That's interesting. My Twitch screen is bugged out again. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, it's fixed. It's flash, like the numbers of viewers is actually flashing on my screen, which is quite worrying. Jesus, take the wheel! Yeah, I really like Unrelenting. I really like the, the green level Iron Grasp. That one seems really cool. This bit's for 25 seconds when Bloodlust activates, which I can imagine being really powerful. Very rare Huntress's Lullaby. Let's ready up. Let's ready as my favourite killer. And hopefully I don't whiff all my axes. We did just get a huge ton of perks for him. So, yeah, we're not going to play as Freddy or as the Trapper because we just don't have time. My recording is 1 hour 41 minutes in because of tech issues at the beginning. And me wanted to actually get the lighting sorted. But, I'm actually, it's just get before 8 o'clock. And I actually need to be, I actually have stuff to do this evening. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's ready our throwing axes and ready our broad axe for a hunt. Increases luck and blood points. Okay. Yeah, I'm saving the Memento Mori and the insta-killing axes for a rainy day. Today, Halloween is a good one for it, but if I'm going to do a completely over-the-top nuke character one, it's not going to be on the day that I just want to showcase all the characters. It's going to be the day that I just go, you know what, fuck it, I'm just having some fun. Although this is having some fun as well, I suppose. Okay, we've got all our axes. Gotcha. I love the characters that have abilities to kill without actually getting them. Without being nearby. That's very satisfying. Like Michael Myers, we catch him surprised by being in tier 3 and just insta-kills. Or the hag with the ability to just teleport across the map repeatedly. Gotcha. On the lamp. No. No, okay. Oh. There you go. Let's quickly smash this up. How did I miss it? Headshots. No, you ain't getting away from me. This is a better version of Iron Grass, bitch. Smash that up. Nah. Hello. Gotcha. That's gotta hurt. Now then. Smash this up. Where are you? Smash that up a bit. Oh, that's not fair. They're back up to full health. No! Huntress is pretty challenging to play just because of her massive terror radius. Because her lullaby stretches twice the distance of her terror radius. So it's really easy to tell if she's in an area. But she's extremely fun. She's still my favourite. I love having that tier 4 one of those. That particular perk upgraded to... No, you don't. an old strategy. It doesn't work anymore. Now it's capped out. I believe it stops at 5. Which makes generators really hard to repair. Okay. Okay, so they've got one left. I still haven't killed anybody, but... Oh no! Get my axes back. They finally caught it. Hit you. And because I haven't killed anybody, I've got plenty of choices. One down. She goes. Gotcha. Down to the basement. That's 2. But these are really far away, so... Fair chance that the other 2 are going to get away, but... I got 2 of them. I'm quite happy with that. And I didn't miss that many hatchets. I can imagine the lethal hatchet's been really good at this point. Okay. Okay, those two are both healed. I managed to catch them both, though. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get. Usually, if there's two left, full health. Yeah, there they are. There's one down. Grab some more ammo. There we go. Yeah, as I said, probably wasn't gonna catch him for that, but hey, I can be pleased with that. Ruthless killer. $20,000. What was that? Brand new part. Still a new part. Ah. Never had a chance to move on. Anyway, that is 2 hours dead. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I was playing a lot of the killers. Missed out 2 of them, unfortunately, but what can you do? Missed out 2 of the ones I own, unfortunately, because of it. So, yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic evening. Happy Halloween to every single one of you. See you guys around. Have fun.